I ever feel like no matter what you say, people just brush you off like you're just invisible. They rarely let you talk, and it feels like they couldn't care less. Yet they turn around and hang on every word those popular people say. Doesn't that just pisses you off? The thing is, I used to feel like the same way because it happened to me. No matter how much I tried to gain attention from them, I tried to be outgoing or share something insightful. And the most funniest thing ever, and still nothing. It seemed like nobody cared. Watching as everyone else was seemed to have all this social thing figured out. They could connect easily while I felt like I just was on the outside. It was actually frustrating and honestly it really hurt. Here's the thing. There's actually hardcore psychology behind why some people naturally attract attention and respect while others are left struggle for social connection. What you're able to see will blow your mind, and once you understand it, how this works, you'll finally see how to flip the script to become the kind of person people genuinely want to be around, listen to, and connect, even if you're socially anxious. Let's think about your friends, group chat, right? Just always that one person whose messages gets instantly responded, whose plans everyone adjusts their schedule for. Then there's someone else who might have to send follow-up messages before anyone replies. I still remember planning my weekend trip with my friends. When one of my friends suggested that we should go to a beach, right, to have fun and everything, like everybody, even me, immediately changed our plans that we had for this week to adjust to that plan. But here's the interesting thing. One of my other friends told the group, let's go to bowling, right? Some of them, like half of them, never replied. And the people who replied said they had their priorities, they had these issues, they had these problems, they couldn't make it. The thing is, you have to realize here, like, they were the same groups, same group of friends, same type of suggestion, completely different responses. What I'm trying to say here is that there is a difference in the value hierarchy that people see. You might have seen a totem pole. If you don't, I'm just gonna put a picture here so you can see. A totem pole is just like some heads, right? There's a series of heads, one on top of another, just like there's heads of things. The thing is, social groups works the same way as that. There is usually a social hierarchy from highest to the lowest member of the group. It's like a scale for like the most important person to the least important one. And the thing is, everyone has a place in the hierarchy, how people see you. That determines how people treat them. You might treat your boss differently to your coworkers. Of course you do, right? Because he's here, up here in the food chain. And here's what gets interesting. Our anxiety levels and behaviors change dramatically based on how much value we assign to people. Like, let me put it to you, right? Let's say we have this scenario, and I tell you that you need to ask two people for their time, right? Person A is a 10-year-old kid, and person B is someone who's your same age, the opposite sex, who you find really attractive. And the difference in your confidence level between these two situations, that social value at work. But the thing is, here's the mind-blowing concept you have to realize. Your social anxiety isn't just random. It's directly linked to where you place yourself on that value ladder. The more superior you think someone is, the more your confidence is gonna take a hit. So just realize that the more you put people up here, the lower your confidence is gonna be, no matter what you think about, because your brain already know that. And the thing is, this is really crucial, so let me just break it down for you. So when you're around people who you consider high value, your anxiety spikes. But when you're with people who are like at your level, you see them like equal, you're naturally more confident out of nowhere. Maybe try seeing this in your own life. Maybe there's an aspect or situation where you feel this way day-to-day life. Your perception of your own value directly impacts how your social freedom is. The thing is, this is the game-changing part. The value ladder isn't fixed. It's all in your mind. There are no superior or inferior people in reality. We just create them. We just create these hierarchies in our own heads based on the arbitrary rules we have created since we have grown and the experiences we had, what society thinks, and that's how our perception builds. That's how we see other people here. If you go another place, those people might be here. So your mind has gone through all this and thinks that people are here based on what you think or the whole society thinks. So here's some things you can do, like start noticing when your anxiety spikes around certain people. Question your own rules, right? What makes someone valuable if you really think about it? Focus on what unique values you provide. And the thing is, here's the secret to becoming someone people want to be around. The thing is, you have to focus on what you can offer, right? Because you judge people based on how much offer they value to you. So maybe you can reverse that in our advantage. And no, I'm not talking about buying friendship with some gifts and all that stuff, right? I'm actually talking about making people more comfortable, make them laugh, bring some positivity, actually being genuinely interested in them, make them more relaxed when they're around you. And listen, because the thing is, this is the foundation of everything. If you don't have this, then everything is gonna crumble, as I said. And the thing you have to realize and to fix, if you still feel some hesitant and resistance to words, and that's your self-esteem. Okay, now before you go, actually realize why. Self-esteem isn't just about some feel-good concept. Feeling good, accept yourself, love yourself. Those are some parts, but if you go deep down, it's the engine that drives us in social success. Low self-esteem isn't just about feeling bad about yourself. It's literally wearing invisible handcuffs that hold you back every social situation. And what you need to understand is this: your self-esteem determines your social ceiling. You will never rise to social situation than your self-esteem allows you. That's why all those social tips, confident tips, what to do, what to say in the world won't work at all until you address this foundation layer. And some things that help me, that might help you out. First, just try to set personal standards for you. Define what you value in people. Create your own metrics for success, and stop using other people's achievement as your measuring trait. Second, that might help you out is you have to track the small wins you get each day. You have to document daily achievements, acknowledge every step you take, no matter how small it is, and you have to challenge that self-talk, that negative thought that you have every time you do something. You have to address it. And I mean, prove it wrong logically. Why? You have to prove it wrong. So if you let that spiral, it's not good. You have to question everything it says and destroy logical responses. And lastly, you have to set boundaries for yourself. Learn to say no. When you learn to say no, this is a good principle that I learned. It's like when you say no to something that you don't want, you're saying yes to something you want. So if you say you want to do something right, when you don't say no to something that you don't want to do, let's say you don't want to go out with your friends, but you say yes, you're basically saying no to the goal you're working on, right? It's indirectly saying no, right? Because you don't care about your goal, because you say yes. Define the treatment you will and will not respect. Define what treatment you will and won't accept from others. Lastly, stand up for yourself. Stand up for your values. Your self-worth isn't determined by a social status, job title you have, how many friends you have. It's determined by the standards you set for yourself and the commitment leading up to them. And if you learned some things from this video, and if you want to improve even a bit of yourself, actually improve yourself instead of just learning and not doing anything, if you want, you can check out my free community where we have people like you just want to improve the social circle, make it bigger, make their social situation better, express themselves freely. So if you're interested, check the link below, and I'll see you there.